We saw the side of the World Trade Center exploded into flames and black smoke. We are going to join another one of our New York affiliates, WABC, for their live coverage.
In this technologically advanced age, news can travel around the world almost instantaneously. Unfortunately, the American media coverage of the Middle East focuses on the negative stereotypes associated with the region: death, destruction, terrorism, and hate, which in turn perpetuates these stereotypes further.
This biased view of another region is not unique to Americans. In fact, here in the Middle East, many people think of Americans only as fat, lazy, and globally ignorant, stereotypes perpetuated by both news coverage as well as many of America's own reality television shows.
Alright, so I've never been to America, so growing up, most of my perception of Americans or the U.S. in general has come from the media or stereotypes that Arabs have because I've grown up in the Middle East. And what I thought initially was that 50% of Americans were either really lazy and they just like sit around the couch eating burgers all day, and the other 50% were really horrible people who wanted, like, all they thought about was world dominance.
Why do these stereotypes exist? Technology and the media have reduced the need for personal communication, and until people from different cultures are able to engage directly, stereotypes will never be eliminated. Through this trip, both American and Arab students have had an amazing opportunity to engage and learn about each other's cultures. Through this communication, we've not only learned to understand our differences, but we've discovered that we're more similar than different.
We're all students, brothers, sisters, and friends. We share a common belief that cross-cultural communication can break down borders, and we've become committed to making a difference by being globally aware.
True cross-cultural communication looks like people from different backgrounds, ethnicities, and cultures engaging on a personal level through conversation activities. Though the importance has been somewhat distorted because of the media, it truly is the best method of communication and ultimately understanding.
So when I went to America, I thought that people would be like weird with me and act like I won't treat me, I won't be friendly. But actually, when I went there, I was actually surprised by the fact that how they were so friendly and they were treating me the same way they treated all the people around.
So when I first flew to the Middle East, I expected to see a glimpse, at least, of the Arab Spring movement because I've seen so much footage of it and have seen it covered in the media. I was really surprised by the fact that I didn't see any political or unrest in the region, and everybody was just having their day-to-day lives and as they would in the United States. So
I was surprised to find just how diverse Dubai and Abu Dhabi have been on our trip here. And not just in terms of people from other regions or other continents traveling to the Middle East, but also just the diversity within the Arab world and the number of Arabs from different countries and the diversity they brought, whereas typically the United States tends to lump them all together, and I just don't think that's a fair representation.
In America, we hear about how women in the Arab world are often fully covered and oppressed by the male-dominated society, but coming over here, I've been shocked and surprised to find out how independent and strong these women are, and especially how many similarities I have with them myself and how driven they are by their education.
I've come to interact with a lot of Americans over the years, and the Maryland students as well, they've shaped my perception of Americans a lot better, and now